What's up, YouTube? Welcome back, friends. Vaporology is now in session. Today I'm going to quickly break down the Reuleaux RX75. This is another one by Jabo. This one's inspired by another YouTube reviewer you may have heard of, vaping with Twisted 420. So we're going to take a look real quick at this guy. I'll give you once around, I'll break it down, we'll show you the tank, all the goodies it comes with, and then my thoughts on the device. So everything's hidden. The fire bar, screen, everything is designed to be compact, hidden, and pocket friendly, which is my biggest pro of this device. I've been packing around for a few days now. The finish has held up fairly well considering. Yeah, my only issue is I block the airflow sometimes with my hand, the way I hold it. Oh, and this one here. Oh, I shut it off. There it is. 45 watts. It's not bad. It's airy. I'll show you the coils and all that in a second. The tank is a bit of a letdown in the kit, I'm not gonna lie. But it works, it's compact. I do like the form factor. It's no worse than many of the other offerings from E-Leaf and those manufacturers. So let's get into it. What it comes with. I've got kind of everything in the front right now. This all normally be in the bottom. You'd open it up. You would have the mod sitting with the tank and everything there. 2 drip tips, 1 clear plastic, 1 dark plastic. They're these tiny ones that are on the mod now. They're actually see-through, so they're not, come on, focus. Oh, might help to turn autofocus on. So you can see, it's like kind of translucent, kind of bugs me a bit. You can see your fog in there after a couple puffs. But flavor's not bad. So they give you a second window here. Basically you just pull these 2 screws out. They actually give you spares as well, because they're kind of weird little offset screws. I'll show you those in a sec. Anyway, and this is the coil that it comes with, the spare coil. This is it says triple on it, I believe. But you can't really see without opening it. It says triple, 0.2 ohm, I believe. That's what's in there now. I'll take it all apart and show you. Not a bad coil. They call it a triple, but whatever. And this is the clear plastic one. I kind of like it. You can see the screen through it, but it kind of throws the whole weight of the device off. And then the finish isn't the same. So for people like me who have a little bit of OCD, it's a little bit frustrating. But to each their own. So full down, you got the screen here. You operate it by pressing the fire bar at the back. Nice close up of the screen to show you. It's nice and bright. I do like that. I'll run you through the menu real quick. 3 clicks. It's the same as going into like a Reuleaux menu or any of that. Even your cuboid. And then you just go up and down. This is very similar to Joytech setup. Bypass mode, nickel, titanium, stainless steel, and you have your 3 programmable TCR values. Couple tricks which were the same as most of these devices. From an off state, you turn it off, you press and hold the fire button and the down button together for 10 seconds. It will show you the chip temperature. So if you're oh no, that's your battery voltage, my bad, other way. So yeah, that shows you your active battery voltage. From an off state, 10 clicks. 36 degrees is the temperature of the chip right now. From an off state, press the positive button and the fire button together, and this is how you change your TCR profiles. Same as any of the Joytech mods. And that's basically it. Other than that, it is very much the same. I like it. Form factor wise, My only issue is I block the airflow a little bit, but one of the redeeming factors of this mod is the fact it will hold 23mm atomizers. It also will fit my crown. I'm going to go through a couple things and just show you real quick. Let's just show you the rest of the box here. Everything came in this little box. That was it. Nothing fancy, nothing special. That is that. And these tiny little screws, which are, as you can see, they're kind of like, I don't know. Don't want to lose them, especially if you take that front cover off. Be careful. Okay, I'm just going to break down the tank real quick, and I'll show you all the parts and pieces, and then I will do a comparison to a bunch of other mods to show you size, as well as the biggest atomizers that you can fit, etc. Okay, so here's the tank off the device. Armor Mini, Amur, I don't even know. Designed in California, obviously made in China. Now this thing's got me a couple times the way that this is designed. You're supposed to just fill it from the top. So you unscrew it like this, and then you just fill down the side of the glass. Well, for whatever reason, they didn't mark where's the... See, like, look at here, it's already leaking all down into my hand. You fill it up, and you try and leave a little bit of a gap when you thread it down, but every single time I do it, it spits juice out all over me. Honestly, I'm not happy with this tank very much. Once you get it on and figured out, it does work okay, but it's a bit of a letdown in its current state. Okay, so I wish I could have just shown you the fight I had to go through just to get this apart. And I forgot to mention, when I first got this tank, I threaded it, it was already on here. I could not get it off. It would not come off the mod for the life of me. I ended up breaking the glass on it, just trying to get it off the mod, okay? Then, luckily I found some spare glass. My Arctic V8 Mini has coincidentally had same size spare glass. Can't even find glass or coils for this tank, so stay the fuck away from it. Anyway, I just had to get 2 sets of freaking channel locks, or whatever these are, to break these apart. And I scratched up the whole base, and like, there was no other way to do it. Ridiculous, guys, ridiculous. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm not very happy. Triple. So all that work to show you the coil. And this airflow bait, it does all come apart, but it's a freaking joke. It really is. Okay, so these are all parts of the tank. I don't know if this is a case of over-engineering or what, but J-Bo, man, you make great mods, but your tanks fucking suck. Anyway, so I don't understand. This is the whole airflow control base thing here. And then coil goes in, chimney goes on. And it all doesn't come apart again until you break it. Okay, so regardless of this shit, I'm probably never going to use that tank ever again. Here is the mod. Mod I love. Here we go. Let me grab something. You know what? Okay, so one thing I want to point out here. It's a little bit of a size comparison here between the Pico and the RX75. Now they're very, very close. You got, obviously this is a little bit, they did that on purpose, and it's because that's the size of your hand. If they make it smaller, you tend to push the device up or down to click it. So I see why they did it like this. It's almost like it almost needs to be a little taller on this side as well, just like an extra ½ inch. At least for my hands. I got big hands though. But it works well. You can click it from pretty much any angle, and it works. Now, one of my peeves with this guy is this cap. They should have made it an extra mil or 2 long this way, and the reason for that would be for atomizers like this who have an airflow ring. You'll see this is one of the tanks I use quite often, and not being able to run it on my E-Leaf bugs me because it's a nice compact setup, but right there it starts to hit, the airflow ring hits the top cap, and you can see if I start torquing down I'm gonna strip my threads. So this is a no-go on the Pico, okay, but it does fit on the RX75, just barely. And it actually, even then, it's not a perfect fit because unless you're willing to run it like this to get both your airflow open, you get a little wobble, or you end up only having one airflow open. But on this tank, you'd be surprised. The airflow in the middle of that coil isn't much bigger than the combined size of this one airflow channel. So really, you don't lose any airflow. I love my crown. Anyway, so that just goes to show you that works. It's a go. It does work. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay. Now, the Reuleaux V3. This is the original V3, so this one is the 23mm version. And this is also a go. And that is probably one of my biggest pros to this device, is it will hold the 23mm atomizers. And this one actually has a little bit of a gap in the back, so even if your airflow, see if I can get a better shot just to kind of show you back there. There. So there is like maybe a mil back there. So you still have some airflow coming up the back. Delicious. Got some chocolate donuts in there right now. Yum yum. So that right there is awesome. One of my favorite atomizers that I've been running on this, pretty much since I got it. It's been my Gemini. And the reason for that is because it has the quad airflow holes, so you end up getting great airflow on it no matter which way, because all the airflow's hidden. You got 3 open on the front, there's 1 in the back, but it's still getting air from that back channel there. Great. So now let's get to the internals and everything. Back, this is magnetic, it just pulls off. You got 2 magnets, and then you got your lock at the top. It's a physical hard lock. It's not like you're shutting off like a little chip so that this thing still clicks. No, when you click that thing, you cannot push this battery bar down. It's got these 2 little steel things in the top, and it's channeled into here. So when they're clicked over, it just does not allow it to click. It's a good design. It works well, and like this is an issue that all vapors are plagued with, and a lot of us are lazy and we don't lock our mods all the time, and then we have our freaking mods blow up in our pocket, and then we're blaming the battery manufacturers and shit when it's our own damn fault. So we're running torn battery wraps and not locking our mods, and we're not following those safety procedures that we all know we should be. So give your head a shake, people. Lock your fucking mods. So that's it. What else do we got to talk about here with this mod? Not a whole lot, to be honest. I like it. The mod wise, I would ditch the tank. I grabbed it as a kit because that's just how I roll. It's only $10. I figure, oh, I get a tank and 2 coils. Might as well try it out. That $10 is better saved in your pocket, because you're going to end up chucking this freaking thing in the garbage. So that's it. That is the RX75 kit in a nutshell. Mod wise, it's a keeper. It's a keeper. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Make it cloudy, my friend. Keep calm. Vape on. Sub, like, share. Love to hear back from you guys. And we'll talk to you again soon.